Welcome back to Let's Play Limbo. I have been sick a couple of days, and I actually recorded and was ready to upload the last part of Limbo this Monday. However, something went wrong with the recording, and since this game goes with autosave, it autosaves, so I actually had to replay the whole freaking game, which is a little bit sad. So I basically know the end. I know all the puzzles. So I know this will be the final episode, but that won't stop us from having fun, right? I actually feel that I'm a little bit crumbly in the throat or something like that. I won't let that stop me. Maybe I'll take some water if I feel that it's too bad. I'm probably gonna take some water after this puzzle here. Come over here. The sad thing is that I really liked the content that I made. I really liked my commentary. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some water. See you guys then. Ooh. Alright, let's get it started again. Like, I want to talk a little bit more about the problem itself. Like, what happened was that, apparently, software that I used, I'm still going to continue using it after this, but I won't use it for recording, like, PC games. I still record with the same device, it's just different software right now. But the software that I used actually had an update which gave two hotkeys, which made two hotkeys, which was Alt and space. So what these hotkeys did was that they paused and started recordings. During my first recording, I actually had the problem that the Limbo went down to the desktop, so I needed to start a game. And when I started it, I used Alt, which stopped the recording. That's not the entire problem. The entire problem is that every time you use Alt to stop the recording, the video basically disappears. So there's no video from it. So that's basically it. She's a little bit sad. That's life. At least I know now. And that's like always a good thing. Knowing is half the battle. So let's talk about something else. I've been playing Mario Kart 8 lately, and I actually think that I'm having trouble sleeping because of it. It's not like I could have problem sleeping because of it, but I'm not entirely sure. Because it's like summer now, and I often have problems sleeping during the summer. So that could be a major factor as well. I just have no idea, but otherwise I just freaking love the game. It's probably like one of my favorite Mario Karts of all time. I didn't play that much of Double Dash, to be honest. I didn't even own it. I like played it at a friend's house. By the way, we'll need that box for later, but not right now. You'll gotta see. The sad thing is that I've already done this, so like this puzzle took like forever to figure out, to be honest. And the final episode actually was 2 episodes when I recorded this, so this will just be 1 because I basically already know all the puzzles. Which once again is sad, but it doesn't really help if I continue saying that it's sad, because you can't really do anything to stop it. I almost said that's sad again. I'm so original. Alright, so something I talked about as well was Getty Brony. Which if you don't know, is a friend of mine. He does YouTube as well. And I've actually been on his channel once before. We played Left 4 Dead 2 together. uh, yeah, that was fun. I said that he was like a great let's player or something like that. At least I think I said that. It would be like me if I said that he was a bad let's player. Yeah, but his videos are alright. They're fun. Like, there's always room for improving. Personally, I think that I could improve, like, really great. Alright, so I'm just gonna go over what you're supposed to do here. So this anti-gravity thing, like, you get there makes these things go up. You have seen that before. But they introduced this magnet thingy. So when you turn this off, they're still there because of the magnetic pull. So if you turn that off, they go down there. So what you want to do is turn this off, and you will like toggle with the anti-gravity thing. And since this one is lower down, this one who is higher up will actually reach the roof earlier. So that's basically what you want to do. I can explain stuff. I actually never go. I never like get a rundown on how you're supposed to like do shit. Yeah. So it's not nice to actually like try that for once. Right, I remember what it's supposed to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go here, because what you want to do is you don't want to switch your gravity when it's up there, but when it's coming up there, because the acceleration will still make it travel. Like this. And then you will have time to grab this thing if it will let me grab it. Oh shit, fuck. Even though I've already played this before, it doesn't mean that I won't suck. So you can still look forward to that. Yeah. Oh, now I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm not supposed to die. like sometimes I actually forget what you're supposed to do. Which you can notice sometimes in my Duncan Country Returns let's play. Well, I actually think you can like always notice that. Then I get myself killed. I'm just gonna like cut back to when I actually succeed, because I can imagine myself failing a lot of times here. Because this is more like actually being good at timing rather than being good at puzzles. Alright, I made it. And you're just supposed to go down here. And up here there will be more anti-gravity thingy puzzles. Which actually are really fun. Alright, so this is a timed one. You know, like after a certain time it will turn off, and I really feel I'm really paranoid with this one. So I like even though I would have a lot of time to actually get up here before it would turn off, I just didn't want to do that. This is the same thing, but you don't need to worry. Worry. Oh, I remember. So, like, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but this it's sound in the background here. Actually, really hard for me to hear because I have like a low volume. What you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to time it. So this thingy here doesn't hit you, and then when you've actually turned off the magnetic pull, you can get up here. That is like one thing that took forever for me to actually manage to do. It wasn't that hard to do. It was hard to do, but it wasn't so hard to actually figure out. Right, come on. So, like, in the end of the game, it's more like being good at platforming rather than actually being good at solving puzzles. At least that is what I feel. So what you want to do here is that this thing here, and oh, I remember what to do. Right, you're supposed to go here, and then when it turns, you're supposed to hit that, but if you don't hit that, you're going to fall to your death. So you want to hit that on your way back, because you don't want to get hit by, like, the electric thing. Then we go through the glass here. Actually, the first time I played, I thought this was a death scene, and that I had done something wrong. But nope, that's just how the game is. Now we get to a point that seems like it's the beginning. It's the beginning of the end. It's like really fitting. Because we like woke up at a place like this, and now we're just lying down. However, there's still something left to do. We need to continue going right. And maybe, hopefully we won't meet a spider. Because you guys all know how much I love that spider. And here's the go. We actually saw this like place once before, earlier in the Let's Play. However, we had to turn because of that bacteria thing. Then when we came back, there was like a whole different thing. And now the game is over. So thank you guys so much for watching. I know that this episode wasn't as good as, or maybe it wasn't as good as the other ones because it wasn't blind. I actually don't think they was as good as the ones I recorded before, but that's mainly because those were blind, and they like happened a couple of things that I really liked that I just couldn't reenact here, because it was like with people that were online and stuff like that, which was the reason why I started talking about what's his name, this Gaddy Brony. I'm sorry if I forgot your name for a minute. I'm actually used to thinking like calling you your real name, which I won't say what it is because I'm not a douchebag. Is it douchey to like say his real name? Either way, thank you guys for watching Let's Play Limbo. This was probably my first, or it was my first, but it's probably my last blind Let's Play. Yeah, I might do another one, but like this was mainly because it was the game that like made me want to do Let's Plays. Like, if you don't remember, a friend of me uh, wanted to see me play through Limbo because he like saw me play through the first couple minutes or something like that and thought it was pretty funny. So I did it because of that. So yeah, thank you guys. I'm going actually right after this. After I'm done editing, I'm going to start with my next Let's Play. I'm not going to record, but I'm like preparing. It's going to be epic. I'm like really hyped for it. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Hopefully you guys will like it. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. Bye.